Hello everyone, this is Angie at Stampin' with Amore, and today I'm sharing a little bakery box. And a long time ago I made a large version of this for like cookies, and I think I called it a cookie box. It's probably way back there in my videos, but I created this little bakery box. It's a little mini one, and it opens and it has a little mini cupcake in it, or muffin actually. And it was funny because my husband, he is watching his sugar, so he loves muffins, but he wanted a really small one that's really low in calories and sugar. And I found these little mini ones, and when I saw it, I thought, oh my goodness, I can make a little mini bakery box for that. That's how my mind just thinks. But I thought it's adorable, and I've been dying to use this little stamp set called Perfect Mix. So this is what I'm using for that, and this is the little stamp set. It's so adorable. And the way I love to bake, I thought I'd really get a lot of use out of this. So this is what I'm sharing today, and it really is pretty quick and easy. There's not a lot. It's not complicated at all. It just looks like it's just a really cute. And this is Sahara sand, and I wanted to do it in crumb cake originally, but I used up all my 12 by 12 crumb cakes. And this Sahara sand came in a pack, and it's this Falling in Love, and it's got the Soft Sky and Blushing Bride in here, as well as the Sahara Sand. So there's all three. And I love that Stampin' Up! Came back out with these 12 by 12 in certain colors. They came back with it. And I'm super excited because you know how I love the boxes, and I do need 12 by 12s for some of these boxes. And this happens to be one you need a 12 by 12 for. So let's get started. I'm going to set that aside, and what you're going to need is a piece that is 7 by 12, and then you are going to need some scrap for the other little pieces here, the top, and these little pieces to stamp. And then you'll need a piece of chocolate chip also for the little scallop. So that is it. So let me bring in the tool, and I did some of the stamping for this because the box is a little bit more involved than, you know, the really quick and easy ones I do sometimes. So this is the 7-inch side, and we're going to score the 7-inch side at 2 and 5. And then we're going to turn it on the 12-inch side. We're going to score it at 2, 5, 7, and 10. And that is actually it. There is a lot of scoring marks here, so I hope you can see it, being this is so light. But I'm going to go ahead and I'll go ahead and sharpen the score marks, and it may make it a little bit easier for you to see where I'm cutting. Okay, so we see you have a lot of scored, but it's really simple cutting. So what we're going to do is you're going to cut up each one of these side score marks just to that first score mark. And what I'm doing here is on these little smaller part, I'm going to cut a little bit out here. It just makes this box fold a little bit easier. I'm going to do it on all of these small pieces. Because these are the parts that are going to actually fold in, so you won't see it. You want to keep the bigger ones solid. And then we're going to do the same on the opposite side too, up to that first score mark. I'll just pull those excess pieces off because sometimes they want to stick a little bit. If I don't cut it all the way through, I'll get them off. Okay, so there's only one little piece there. Okay, so we just cut up each one like that. And then the one thing we're going to do is, now both of these sides are equal, so you can do either side. But on this larger flap right here, we're going to cut in like that, just to the corner. We're going to make that one a big, and we're going to do it on this side too. And I'm just eyeballing it so that they're pretty even. It doesn't have to be perfect. It's going to be this side of the box. All right, so next I want to stamp the little pattern. On this one, I did these little muffins and this little muffin came from our free Tasty Trucks, and it had this little muffin, and I thought it'd be cute to stamp that all over it. So that's what I'm using, and I'm using Sahara Sand because that's the color, and I just wanted it to be like a little accent. So I have my little, it's a really little muffin, and then we're just going to stamp. You're not going to have to stamp these inside flaps here, but you'll have to stamp everything else. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and I'll speed up the video, but one thing I want to mention is to make your cupcakes going, or your muffins going, all different ways, so it looks like a pattern. You don't want them all going the same way. Okay, I'll speed it up now. Okay, so I have all my little cupcakes or muffins all stamped on there. And I mean, you don't have to do that part. I just think it looked really, really cute once it got all together. Now I'm going to add some tear and tape to all of these little flaps here. And again, so you don't have to watch me put it all on in regular time, I'll go ahead and fast forward it because it is time consuming. Okay, so there's tear and tape on all of these little corners here, and I'll need to remove them all. I'm going to just do a little bit at a time to show you how the box goes together. Actually, I should start at the bottom here. And if you noticed, I went over the tear and tape with my bone folder, and it really helps these to remove a lot quicker, the little backings. So that's a little tip for you. Alright, so all you're going to do is fold these in and line up the edges. And then fold this one in also. So you can see how it's coming together. And then let me remove the rest of these. Sometimes it's easier to remove it from the center. When I used to use sticky strip, I always would pull it from the center, and it really, really helped. And then this one, we're going to do the same. And this is the top of our box here. And so then this will fold. What I used here, I'm going to go ahead and show you. I put one of our little doilies in the bottom before I put the little muffin. I should have brought another muffin back here. My husband, he'd be wondering where they all went. I've already brought one back here, but So I just put a little doily on the bottom and it fit in there perfect. I thought it was so cute. And then put your little muffin. You can even use this for candy. It's so super cute. And then it just folds over like that, and it looks like just a regular bakery box. So I already pre-ran these through the Big Shot, and I'm using the stitched framelits, and these are the circles that I'm using. The circle, and I'm using the second largest circle, and then I'm using our layered scallops, and that's the second largest of this group right here. And then I used it in chocolate chip for this one, and then this one is again Sahara sand, and I'm going to stamp this in chocolate chip. I just thought it stood out a lot better using the chocolate chip. Alright, so we're going to stamp this. Hopefully I'm going to center it, because usually I stamp first, but I wanted to speed this up a little bit for you. So we're going to stamp this. Yeah, I did good. And then I also already stamped the little mitt and the little spatula. And I fussy cut those out because we don't have framelits for them, but they're super easy and quick to cut out. So I did all that, and now I'm going to grab some dimensionals, and we're going to put these on with dimensionals. So I'm just going to put one on the back here. And I just love how it looks when it's popped up on here. We'll use a couple more on the back. This box, I love this little box, and I love the big one that I made, and it's perfect for like giving cookies. I've done that, given cookies before in those, and we'll just put that on there. I'm going to use some Tombow to attach the little spatula right to the right here. And then I'm going to use another dimensional for the mitt. It looks cuter when it's popped up. And this goes on that side. Just like that. Super cute. I just love these little boxes. They're adorable. I just really love these baker boxes, and I'm a big baker, so I don't know, maybe that's why. So that is it, everyone. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. And if you like to, give me a thumbs up and leave me a comment. I love reading your comments, and I always respond to the comments. And if you need any supplies, you know, as usual, you can go to my blog at stampingwithamore.com. So that's everyone. I hope you all have a blessed day, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.